first met Brian, actually I first saw Brian, at the annual Love Train Review in February. And we have a guest performer tonight that was on it, and this is so cool because there's a really neat connection here. So I saw Brian at the annual Love Train Review in February, up on a stage at the Richmond Hill Center for the Performing Arts, dancing to George St. Kitt's phenomenal cast and musicians, with a mob of enthusiastic Motown lovers from the audience. Then I met Brian, and you heard my little shtick on the meeting and who I need to meet thing earlier. I met him later that night, and I thought, oh wow, here's the guy that everyone has been saying, you gotta meet this guy. And then I thought, that's the guy everyone wants me to meet. And instantly I found him to be kind of like a friend that I'd never met yet. And there are people in this room that know me, and you're probably going, yeah, I get that. Instantly I found him to be this friend that I hadn't met yet, and he seemed to be pretty cool and probably a pretty fun guy to show up at a party. He didn't talk politics, even though he did furnish me with the Vote For Me pins and paraphernalia. And this one right here, that's vintage. That's like from February. You all got the one from tonight. This one I'm wearing tonight, I found on my little pile of stuff in case Brian was gonna like go forward with this whole thing, and he has done. He has tenacity. But frankly, he just seemed to be, that night, interested in what was happening in the lobby, littered with people and booths from local charities and organizations that serve the community. And that's what the Love Train is all about. It's all about love. I then began spotting him walking everywhere in my many travels through the town. He's a bit like Forrest Gump. Along the streets and at intersections, as you're traveling through Richmond Hill, you can spot him walking somewhere, and you see him at many things going on. He and Caroline are members of the Garden and Horticultural Society. At the last annual Hort Plant Sale, Brian had a load of stuff he was buying to put into his garden up the street, probably wishing he'd taken his car that day. A few weeks ago, he made himself useful by holding my dog's leash while I was at a yard sale for breast cancer that he was at, while I was negotiating what I might take home. And word on the street is that he's everywhere. I believe we meet people we need to. I may have not met Brian until recently, but our circles definitely touch. But we're not meant to intersect until now, and I'm certain that it's for good reason. Brian has been a part of our community for 23 years, walking down our streets, enjoying the rich community we all have the good fortune to be a part of. He is a supporter of the arts, local businesses, the rich multicultural landscape, and certainly supports us all. He is a really authentic, approachable guy, and I truly believe he will be a strong leader and, more importantly, a doer.
This is the Canada we love. This is the Canada we love.